Gurubhyo Namaha. There are few things I would like to record here. One is, how do we see self? Or is it something that we don't do and it becomes eventual? Or is this a strife? Bhagavan says to a sadhak, you take one step, God will take 10 steps towards you. That's also true. And you have to keep practicing to feel when you say that who am I, from where within that, not in words, but fitful is the word that has been translated, but basically it spurts. And then when you start putting effort to be in that state, now we're talking about one of the core essence. When we do all this, can I eat a mulaga bhaji with a tea? No. If your mind is in mulaga bhaji and a tea, then this is not the topic to talk. Or this is a topic to talk with a mulaga bhaji and tea as a time pass, like people sit and talk about, oh yeah, people go to Mars nowadays. Yeah, where was that last Voyager that went out of the solar system? I don't know what happened. But when we're talking about a sadhana, are you ready in that frame of mind? And that's where I say that example, anugraha is not the same. Two people may fall at the feet of a guru. One may need a job. One may need his children to be married. One may need a house, a building, a wife. And one may just need to reach him. And not even reach him. Today I was listening to a Premierna's song on Raghuveera Rama. Basically he's saying, let me be born. I don't even want your Vaikuntha. Let me be born again and again, but let me be in that earth. And I don't mind being born as a dog, but make me a dog in Ramanashram. And that dog which is privileged to go inside the, at least samadhi and all that. That's all. Do you have that penchantment? If you don't have that penchantment, that's okay. There was a wild person who had a different penchantment. We don't want to get into the details and, but we know such people exist in the world. They create an island and do things. That's their penchantment. At the end of the day, the same chitta, the divine chit energy has spurted as intention. Why is this? This is where I keep, once I learned this or at least read this, it makes it that much interesting to know. The wax of the divine Lord is Rajas and Tamas, the wax, ear wax. Yeah, it's a poetic expression only. What does it mean? Is God having a tymphanum, ear tubes, conclia and all that full mechanism? No. It just implies, in the system of energy, there is an entropy. We don't need to go into that entropy. Nobody here knows physics and we don't need to go into all that. There is a distortion of some energy. So like that, this system of divine in the manifestation and even outside the manifestation ends up being inside the manifestation. So it's a play. That's why they say it's a play, and the play has got two words in English and even in Tamil, in सब में खेल, एक मैदान का खेल और एक नाटक का खेल, दोनों को खेल ही बोलते हैं हम. Hindi also it's same, and in Tamil also it's Madhyana Atam, in Saindra Atam. There also it's Atam and Maidana Atam. One is a play, game, win, lose, winner, loser. You have a part to play. Here I have a part. I am a Jackie's take care of. I take care of Jackie, her dog's dad, sort of. And I take care of my mom. Pretty much that's it. And so that's a role I'm playing. I had some other role. I may have some other role in few years. I may not have any role here. I may have another role. So Premiana says, let me be born Raghuvara, as long as I get to be in your service. So that's that. So what am I saying? So Krishna Bhagavan blesses one close devotee and says, let your only cow be dead so that you'll have the moksha next. Because you have nothing else, so you can't survive. And for another, he gives him a palace and a princess maybe. Who knows? So Bhagavan said many things. You are the self. Go inward. You don't need any scriptures. But at the same time, for someone else, he said, sir, I'm saying Rama Rama from childhood. He says, keep doing that. Don't stop that. In fact, do it more often. Every breath you try to have a Rama, if you can. Let it be like a continuous repetition within you, like a Sudarshana Chakra. Something like that. I don't know exactly. You know, it's in face-to-face or somewhere. So somebody else, he says, keep doing your Vedic recital. Somebody else, he says, stop doing all this and just sit in the corner. To Annamalai Swami, he wanted to be like Bhagavan, not be a... Annamalai Swami wanted to attain Arunachala the way Bhagavan attained. And Bhagavan said, you can have it too, but you have to do certain things. When he did that, after 12 years or something, he said, one fine day, he says, you know what, it's time for you to do your sadhana. When he asked him, sort of, you know, what is this ganja smoked Ananda? And he says, I'll show you the real Ananda. Get into that real Ananda. And then he says, do the sadhana. And Annamalai Swami says, later on, you know, after Bhagavan, he could get in that state. He says, don't leave this place. Don't leave Tiruvannamalai. Don't leave. For him, that was the prescription. For somebody else, he says, where is Tiruvannamalai? Take it in your heart and go. So it's all prescriptive. Anyway, Arunachala Siva, Arunachala Siva. That is a Pradosham moon in another 3 days, Paurnami. Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, today is Saturday. Gurubhyo Namah. Arunachala Siva.